Okay, these live Ren vocals are absolutely peak, and I just have to break them down for you.
Oh, my woman, why she care for? Why's my woman care? Oh, my woman, why she care for? Why's my woman care?
Then, oh, that was reaction there.
Why she care? Oh, my love.
Let me go back and show you why there are so many cool things he's doing with his voice.
Oh, my woman, why she care for?
So just there, getting into this posture of very, very high head voice, but there's this breathiness over it that's super just like massaging to your ears. It's not ma. It's not like Mickey. Oh, Pluto. It's not that. It's just this There's a rasp and an airiness to it. And you can get this by going to Mickey first so that you're doing it on purpose. Being a little nasal with it. And then starting to sigh out of your head voice. Practice sighing out of your head voice. You let yourself break into your chest voice a little bit. And just putting yourself in that posture from Mickey, from really good chord closure. Is going to help you find healthy rasp, not accidental or irritating the throat rasp. But it gets even better.
Was my woman care?
Listen to that part there with woman.
Was my
Woman. He perfectly navigates from a engaged, croony chest voice into head voice. And it's just beautiful.
Was my woman?
Where's my woman? No. Where's my woman? No. Where's my woman? Yes. He's doing this because he understands what it means to exist in and play with his mediums. He understands the perfect dynamic state of his voice as he's entering upper chest. How much to give it so that he can bridge his vocal break without a break. Where's my woman? Where's my woman? It's so awesome.
Was my woman care?
I mean, there's lots of cool things going on. How he changes his face and his posture so you get that sort of more crowed sound out of it. But the coolest part for me is at the very end, right before he turns his head. Listen again. I love that. Yeah. Listen. He goes back down into his chest voice. It's kind of a wacky chest voice, but he grounds in this like, So it takes this like tenderness, this vulnerable, floaty thing, and it gives you just a little bit of like I'm still here. I'm still powerful. I'm still confident. It's so awesome. It's not as low as I'm doing it. It's more subtle. It's almost like I don't think he's going for a particular note there. But it sounds like it's a whole step lower. He leans into that posture, that sort of side head voice posture. And then he's got that, and he's connecting down to it. Now, this all takes tons of coordination, and you might think, Oh, is he thinking about all this stuff? No. But he has played with his voice outside of this context, just being silly with it to uncover these kinds of postures to be able to work freely in this setting and on recordings. If you'd like help doing this with your voice, knowing how to play, learning how to learn what works with your voice so that you can do amazing things with it, click the link below in the pinned comment or video description and join my free singing course. I'll help you unlock things you never knew were even there. I think the coolest part is yet to come. Let's talk about that note, because it's just as high as some of the other notes he was doing up there in that wonderful, floaty, tender, vulnerable head voice space. If he didn't have an understanding of how his voice works up here, he would not be able to do that wonderful, gritty, mixed note there towards the end. That's lower than... He goes up, he goes up there. And he slides up to it too, which is so awesome. We're going to start with the head voice. Why she care? Why? Then we're going to throw it back. Why? Kind of quack it, but still in head voice. Then we're going to add that element of sigh that I talked about to get the raspy. Why? Till we have that sort of sound. Then we're going to compress into it. Compress, lift something heavy. You have to practice releasing into that sort of fried cry sound first, and then play with that compression. It's going to feel like you're pulling your chest voice into this space. You have to find a balance of not pulling too much chest or not compressing too much, and letting your voice float in that sort of fried, cried space. Now start adding more push to it. Now that you've found that sort of place where you're pulling your chest, and then bring the resonance back forward just a little bit. Wow! Why she care? Why she care? Yeah. Now, he does another cool thing after this. Why she care? Cared. Why she cared? He's a super different part of the reason this sounds so awesome, and part of the reason he's even able to do it, is because he's bouncing around to so many different coordinations. Listen to this ending. Oh my love. Okay, that was where he ended up with care. Oh my love. But then he goes back up to a similar posture that he was just at on the watch on that part. So we have this So awesome. I've gotten into my fair share of Ren videos, including live performances, but this one was just so packed with awesome fun that I had to break it down and had to show you what was going on so you can appreciate it even more, and feel free to experiment more with your voice. Again, if you'd like help doing that, click that link below in the pinned comment or video description and join my free course. And here is a growing list of Ren analysis videos right here on this channel.